Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Thursday. It is Scott Wohlers with River Place Capital. It is Thursday, March the 19th, and wow, what a week have we seen. On Monday, we saw the worst day in the market since October of 1987, and it really has been a whipsaw week since we last spoke last Wednesday, and wanted to take this opportunity to share our analysis and what we see going on and kind of talk about the markets and what we see moving forward. And just 4 weeks ago, we were sitting here together talking about all-time record highs, and we were at all-time record highs. We were aware of the coronavirus and that it did exist, but never really knew that we would get to the place that we are today. And so wanted to take a moment and kind of talk about what has happened, why the markets are acting the way they are, and what we see moving forward, and maybe put some positivity here into our discussion and what we know. And I want to preface this: I am not a doctor, I am not a scientist, but just today, the FDA has announced they are doing some clinical trials on two drugs that have seemed to, in other areas as well as in China, have a positive impact on those who are infected with the coronavirus. And so, what you're seeing in these massive sell downs in the market is you're seeing the fears of what is going to happen, not necessarily from the impact of the virus, but this impact of social distancing, working remotely, not going out to eat, not going and being in these places. What impact is it going to have on the economy as a whole? Are we going to go into a recession? Are we going to go into a depression? That's what we're talking about, and that's what's causing these steep sell-offs. We will get through this, and we are now taking very, very drastic steps to make sure that we do that. Also, while we're talking, we've seen phase two of the economic stimulus plan being passed by Congress with phase three, hopefully going to the congressional floor on Friday. And one of the things that we learned from 2008 is as the Fed and other entities moved a little too slow to really stop the bleeding per se in 2008 of the financial crisis, you were seeing the Fed and the government really work together and be very aggressive on the front end to do what they can to help support small businesses, to help support the businesses that are going to be very much impacted by basically kind of pulling the brakes back on an economy. And the U.S. economy is not a sports car. It doesn't just stop and then just go right back and speed right back up. It's more like a freight train. It's going to take, once we get through this and we have therapies and we have confidence moving forward that it is okay to start getting back to life as normal, it's going to take some time to really get those wheels turning again and get the market going, or get the economy going again. And so you're seeing all of that priced in currently into the stock market. You're seeing people who are panicked and are concerned that this is the end and they're just selling and getting out. And you're seeing all of that as we try to figure out what the overall economic impact is going to be from the coronavirus. Now, at the same time, what this has done is it has caused companies that have incredibly large in cash reserves and balance sheets with unbelievably great cash flow to be heavily sold off into this market. These are the companies that are going to be fine. They will make it through it. And as of when crises and the economies do slow down, some of the competition and their competition actually goes away. And once the economy gets back going again, allows them to gain even more market share than they had going into an economic slowdown. So there are opportunities out there as we are at these levels to go in, if you have cash available, to start putting some of that to work in some of these great companies. And if you have questions about what's going on or what those are or how we can help you deal with these incredibly volatile times, call us. We're easy to talk to. We're here to help. You can reach us at 904-346-3460. Visit us online at www.riverplacecapital.com. I hope everyone continues to stay safe and has a wonderful weekend. And again, we are here to help navigate through these times, so please reach out to us. We are here as a valuable resource for you. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful week.